Hello everybody and welcome back to another video inside of my Minecraft survival world. So in the last video, we kind of made this room right here underground, and this is going to be kind of like I'm planning to make this Pirate's Cove sort of like cave, and so I made all these stilts around here which kind of go in a circle. So my plans for this video is to kind of carve this room out to look like a actual cave, and then add in a bunch of details. So this will hopefully be pretty cool. So what I want to start with is make a big pillar right in the middle here. So as you can see, it kind of goes around in not really a circle, but kind of goes around in a loop. And the plan is to make a big pillar going all the way up to the ceiling. So I'm gonna try and make this look kind of natural. So it's gonna be a pretty large. It'll be pretty large at the bottom right here, and then it'll just get thinner and thinner as it goes up. So right here. So yeah, it'll just be super thin in the middle here, and then it'll uh go up even more. So I'll go up a few blocks here, and then okay, so maybe I'll take out this block here. And okay, so this looks a little bit too square. So I'm gonna carve out a little bit here so that it looks a bit more natural. And then at this point, this is where it kind of starts to go back out a little bit more. Alright, no, I think, I'm actually pretty happy with this pillar. I might make a couple of adjustments, but I would say that this is pretty, decent. So now, I'm gonna kind of carve out the walls and that kind of stuff. I think I'm gonna go out from the pillar here, and then kind of go around and then down here, just like this. So I'll probably go dig out one more block. One more block there. Okay, I'm gonna have to build up a little bit, but I'm probably gonna dig out a little bit of the ceiling here so that it's a little bit flat, and then it'll kind of go back up to this block here, and then it'll kind of have a round wall, unlike this flat wall right here. Okay, I've dug a little bit into the ceiling here. I know there's grass right there. It's not gonna stay like that. It really does not look all that good right now, but I've kind of done a little bit of making it look more like a cave up here. I still need to make plenty of adjustments and that kind of stuff, but um I would say that it's going pretty well so far. I've kind of been doing this in the corners here. This in the corners where to make it seem like a little bit more like a cave, it kind of goes down like this, a little bit more rough. And so, and also over here, I kind of covered up this area. You can still get through it, but it's much less obvious that the lake's up there, and I think that's kind of cool. And I also, I did these kind of, stones right here to make it kind of look like teeth. I think I might do that on the bottom too, actually. So, I don't want to put them on the same blocks, but there we go, I'd say that's good. And then, the water will also be adjusted. So, I'm thinking of, well, I can't bring this down anymore, or can I? You know what, I can actually bring down this a little bit more in certain areas. So right here, I can, because the sheep farm isn't in the way. But for other blocks, I will not be able to. Like right here, you can see the planks are right on the bottom there. Let's see, right over here. Okay, yeah. I think, yeah, I think this spot might be the only place that I can bring it down one more block, which is kind of unfortunate, but, I'll try to make this kind of seem less flat by maybe making the space a little bit smaller and expanding this out. Yeah, I think that might work. And, okay, so now I'm gonna try to carve out the walls to make, kind of go in with the terrain under here. So you know what, I'm actually gonna add in some stone on the bottom here. Because I want it to go out a little bit, you know? And so, how about this? I'll start with this corner right here. So I'll just dig out a little bit, and I'll need to do this much, at a much larger scale here. So if I kind of just follow where the blocks are on the top now, and then, so yeah, you can see it's kind of starting to turn into a cave. Let's look at this. How does this look? So yeah, this here kind of looks like what I'm going for. It's a little bit, there's a little much on the top here. I wanted to go in a little bit sooner. And then it kind of has more space to kind of go back into the cave down here. I don't know if I'm explaining this very well. I'm probably not, but I hope you understand what I mean. And so yeah, this right here is kind of what I'm going for. This corner right here, I'm gonna try and do this all the way around. This does look a little bit odd, but if I do a lot of adjustments and that kind of stuff for things that I don't like, I'm sure it'll end up okay. Alright, so this is kind of what I'm going for right here. As you can see, I haven't done all these walls yet, but it sort of goes into the wall here and then comes back down for the floor. It's not like there are any sharp edges or anything. Yeah, this is a little bit more open than I would have liked. So, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do about that. I might, when I'm detailing, I'm gonna add in stalactites and that kind of stuff, so hopefully that makes it seem a lot more enclosed. But yeah, I'm also might add in some leaves, that kind of stuff. I'm sure it'll be fine because I can probably add in a stalactite maybe up there, and then it'd kind of be right in the middle here, sort of blocking my view of these blocks, and it'll kind of make it seem like there's less space. Alright, now I am pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. I did add these kind of like dripping, I guess, kind of stone things. I'm not exactly sure. I think these are gonna kind of have maybe stalactites on them, or they're in the place of stalactites. I don't know. I just think they're kind of a cool addition. So, I got all of this stuff from my storage room mostly. I did have to get a little bit of moss, but fortunately I didn't have to do that much resource gathering to get all this stuff. So I just got a bunch of natural materials that I thought might be good for use in a cave. So I'm gonna start with the bottom because I really want to put the water in. So things that will probably go down there are clay, sand, gravel, really a lot of things. Maybe not granite, diorite. I might do a little bit of andesite and dirt and mud definitely, and probably a little moss as well. So I'm gonna try to maybe just do this in kind of like patches, I guess. So, well, clay naturally spawns in patches, so I'll do maybe 2 clay patches around here. I will also maybe want to do a little bit of clay up on the surface. Alright, there. So this looks about good. Yeah, this is fine. I might do a little bit more right over here. And there we go. I do have a little bit of extra clay. I only got one stack because I don't have, that's all the clay I have. Okay, so now I'll do mud now. So the mud will definitely be in the areas that are underwater. So I'll probably do the more deep areas, I guess. So it'll be down here definitely. I don't know if I should do patches or just big, large areas. I'll stick with large areas for mud, not small patches like the clay. Yeah, this seems good right here. And then since this is also a deeper area right here, I'm gonna put some clay, or not clay, mud right down here and kind of make the surrounding area out of mud here. Alright, so I've gone around putting a bunch of clay and a little bit of moss, not that much moss, but a little bit of moss and mud and dirt around here, and I would say that this is probably good enough for putting water in. So I'm gonna get some of this andesite right here and kind of, it's a little bit hard because I blocked off the water, but I'm gonna break this and put the water in and kind of see how does this transition into the cave. So this is actually really close to the deck right here. So I'm thinking I should break this block. Okay, actually, I need to put a block right there. And there we go. So I would say that this is pretty good. It kind of has these teeth right here. And now I need to fill in this entire area. Now the problem is that I need to fill the entire place up, but I need to place blocks to do that so that all the blocks in here can be filled up. So I need to put it on this level and I need to fill up this entire area. So I'm thinking of maybe using, since I have a lot of diorite, I'll use diorite, and if I have any extra, I'll use oak planks. Just blocks I know that I will need to break, because I don't have any diorite down here. Alright, there we go, and now I just need to fill up this whole area here with water. I need to find a water source, and I don't really have any water sources near here. There were water source somewhere down here. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the surface then. Alright, there we go. And now I can just make a water source right here. Where did I put the water? There we go. And then, so this is a water source now, I'm pretty sure. And now I can just fill this entire place up with water now. Alright, now this entire area is now filled up with water now, and I would say that this is looking pretty good, honestly. This is turning out, mostly like I imagined, and, you know what? There's actually this area right here that I've just noticed, and this does not look... It looks very flat right here, and there's a lot of area, so I'm gonna probably... You know what I'll do? I'll put away all of this random stuff. What I want to do, I've kind of done this with the ceiling a little bit, so, here, this area wasn't really the greatest, since the lake is right behind here, and there's also the prismarine, so I kind of made this pillar beam going across here to make it look a little bit more natural. I might add in a little bit more here. And so I'm gonna kind of do that right over here with this, so it's gonna kind of go out a little bit. So it's gonna be like one big pillar right here. So if I just build up right here, kind of do this now, you can kind of see, I'm thinking I should make this go out a little bit. There. And then I'll make this go down one more block. And then it, yeah, kind of transitions right here into the roof here. And there we go. This area seems to be fixed now. Yeah, that actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so now probably the final step is to just add in a bunch of details into here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about the lighting. I'll probably figure that out when I'm done. So yeah, I think, oh, you know what I forgot to get? I forgot to get stalactites and that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, I think I might want to do those first as well, so I'm going to go get those real quick. Alright, so I've got some dripstone now, so I'm going to add one in where I think it's needed, so I'm going to replace some blocks right here, maybe? Right here with dripstone. And then I'll add in a bunch of stalactites there. So, yeah, that seems good. I'll also break this block here. And make that dripping stone right there into dripstone. And so, yeah, it's gonna kind of be in chunks, like the clay. And then I'll add in dripstone, just like this. There we go. Very dangerous if it breaks, but yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. And then I'll probably add in a couple more of these around here, but I think I might want to start off with one kind of area of the cave, and then just to show you the kind of feeling that I'm going for here. So I'll probably start with that corner right over there. So I'll grab this shulker box and move it over to here. I'm thinking of doing chunks of blackstone, kind of like the dripstone as well, so I'll demonstrate that right here. So I'll do it right here really close to the dripstone. And then, so yeah, I don't want to use the typical, I do want to use typical cave blocks, but I also want this to be a little bit more interesting, trying to use different blocks and see how that works out. So, yeah, I'd say that that's, alright. And then I'll have another chunk of deep slate right here. So it'll go like this. And there we go. You know, it's really small, but I think that's good. Alright, and now you know what, I'll actually replace a lot of this with a stone right here. Because the diorite, it's not really supposed to be here. Well, it is. What I mean by that is I don't want it to be here because it's kind of harder to see what I'm trying to make. It's much easier if everything's just stone, so I'll replace all of this here. Alright, I'm also gonna make some chains, because I was just getting lanterns for the posts. I want to put lanterns on the posts on the decks. And it also reminded me, maybe I should make some chains as well. Oh, chains are expensive though. What? What the heck? Okay, I'll make a bunch of these chains then. 9 chains. I don't have that much iron. I can't be doing this. Okay. I'll make 18 chains, alright? I'll make 18 chains. It's gonna be a lot, but 18 chains. Alright. Chains are so expensive. And also, it reminded me, I just completely forgot at the start of this video, I was so focused on the cave, that in between videos, I completely finished the trading hall. All the fishermen here are all traded with, and the butchers also are completely master level. I'll never have to work on this thing again. It took way too long. It took way too long to make this thing, and I'm glad it's finally over. And you know what? That also means I can get rid of all these chests now. Because it's not like I'll be trading for a bunch of things and I don't know where to store them. So, I can get rid of all these chests. It was really bothering me, honestly. It's a huge mess, and now I can finally get rid of all of it, which is nice. Alright, I'm just gonna start by placing down lanterns on all of these posts right here. And then I'll start putting stuff with, chains around there. Oh, you know what? This actually lights up the place pretty well, honestly. If I turn down the brightness, though... Yeah, this is what I'm going for. You know what, some of my builds, you need to change the brightness for the kind of the mood that I was going for, and this is definitely one of them, along with the library. This is actually, yeah, this is a great, I really like this a lot. Okay, I am going to brighten up my game more, just for when I'm building, so I can see a little bit better. But whenever I am looking at it, I'll definitely turn on Moody, because this is actually awesome. Nice. Okay, so also, as you can see, I did add in some cobblestone and moss here. I don't know why, but I really like the other combination of a cobblestone and moss. You know what, can I craft mossy? Oh, I can. Oh, yes. Alright, so I'm gonna add in a little bit of mossy cobblestone then for the transition from moss to cobblestone. So, there we go. And that is pretty nice. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing these details. All these details I've done in this corner of the cave. I'm just gonna do that all around the cave right here. And, yeah, this stuff is not fun. But, I mean, it's... The reward is just so good, so I have to do it. It's so nice. Oh no, I made all those chains for nothing. No, that's... Oh, that's how many 22 iron ingots down the drain. That has... Oh my goodness. I kind of want to make some things with this now. I'll need to turn down the brightness, but if I maybe add in a couple of chains here, maybe I can utilize this a little. I'll definitely get rid of the torches around here, but oh, you know what? That chain right there, I really like the look of that. So, uh, I actually, yeah, I'm gonna add in a couple of chains. Okay, I'm really happy now, because these chains are coming into use, and that's actually... I would have been really upset if I didn't end up using this. Okay, and I'll put that chain right there, and then I'll actually probably make the chain go down one more block. There we go. And then, can I break this? There we go. Alright. So, yeah, I would say that this is pretty nice now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go continue doing what I said I would do, which is make all these details around here. Alright, now I think that I have finished now. I'm actually very happy with how this entire thing turned out. It's very nice. I did add a couple of new things like this copper here. I just had some in my inventory, so I just thought might as well add it in, you know. And then I also added this tree in right here because like this mini azalea tree, because this place looked really empty, so I decided to put this in here. And you know what? I think it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, we have dripstone, all this blackstone, tough. At the start, I just completely forgot about tough, but then I added it in, and I think I did a pretty good job making sure there was a equal amount of everything, maybe except for dirt, because there's some dirt right there. There's some dirt right there. That's pretty much it, but that's okay. So I think that is done. The last thing that I want to do, though, is, okay, actually, I do have moody brightness on. Okay, now I can actually see. So the last thing I want to do is kind of add in stuff for the decks. I'm not exactly sure what to add exactly. I'll just grab some stuff that I think I might possibly use. I'm thinking of maybe getting rails. I don't know, for like straps and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. I think it might be used. And then I'll also, is there anything else right here? You know what? I don't think so. I'll do barrels. I'll make some barrels. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll make 4. Yeah, so there will be a couple of barrels around. And wait, did I put away my wood? I don't know where my wood went. I did have some extra wood, though. So, yeah, and then, that, I honestly, I don't really know. It's more for looks and kind of just like a cool cave to walk around, so there's not really meant to be that much stuff. But I want it to have at least, something. So, I will jump back up here. In the next video, I will be, making this cave look a lot better as well, so, yeah, so where should I put this? So this seems like a pretty large area right here. So I'll make a barrel facing up right here. And then it'll kind of have this rail right on top of here. And then I'll put another barrel right here. And you know what? Actually making some fences might not be a bad idea. Alright, I'll just add in a few fences right here in some random places. Oh, you know what? I'll put a couple of fences along here, just like that. And then, a fence can go there, and then I'll put a barrel right on top there. I'll strap it down with some rails. And, I'll put, well, so there are barrels all around there. I'll put a barrel right here. And, there we go. And then I'll just probably lay down some extra. I'm gonna pretend these are kind of like straps used to strap down the barrels and that kind of stuff. I don't know if those actually. Oh wait, oh, I'm looking at it in a certain way. Why is that invisible? Oh, okay, so it was where I was standing. I want to try and do that again. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, this is about the closest that I can get now. But I'm just, I don't know if people actually use straps to strap down barrels, but I'm gonna use that here. And yeah, that's all. I'll add in some rails right there as well. Okay. So I am gonna say that this room is all complete now. This looks really good. I'm very, very happy with this. I'm very surprised with myself. I'm very proud of myself for making this. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I hope that you guys like this cave. And in the next video, I'll be working on this cave. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing. I'm just gonna try and... Well, actually... Yeah, I don't know, really. Because this is kind of supposed to be, like, this super secret... This super secret kind of, like, pirate's cave kind of place used for trading and that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if I should just get rid of the entire cave altogether, or... Because, I mean, it's not all that secret if there's just an entrance right here. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I will think about it a little bit, and in the next video I will have my decision made. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.